sneaky ass Diamond comes and sneaks me. This bitch got the right one today. Dumbass bitches! I'm just really upset right now. I don't have to say to nobody.
She never wanted to fight Dolly over the noodles till you brought it up.
Manipulate nobody to do.
No, if you want to fight her for no reason, now I want to fight you. Get
up. Y'all, listen, it's a lot going on in the baddie universe. It's a lot going on in the Ratchet reality TV universe, period. First off, you got Isaiah just dropped, it's about to be Mean Boys auditions. Very excited about that. But then, when we head on over to Zeus, the girls is in an uproar. Natalie, Pretty P, Diamond, like all of them is in an uproar. We're going to get into that. I'm going to review this last episode, but I'm also going to get into some campus gossip about what's occurred after they aired the episode. Okay, it's a lot going on. I also see on Zeus that they dropped the teaser to the reunion. We're going to get into all of that. I couldn't keep up. So, let's get into some things. Follow me. Okay. We gotta get into this motherfucking opening scene because totally did not expect that. Last episode, we see Dolly attempt to attack Scotty, which I told y'all I could already see that. But little did I know, this attack was a little decoy for Diamond the Body to attack Natalie. Oh yes. Diamond took that opportunity to run behind Natalie while she was not looking and snatched the fuck out her wig. Now, of course, security got involved extremely quick, but Natalie was so pissed, she was on Diamond's ass. Diamond, I feel like she could have really did her end since she snuck her, but she just snatched the wig. She did the same thing to Biggie at the auditions. That being said, though, a couple of people turned on her. I was very surprised Tavi even said anything. Tavi, if I was you, I just would not say nothing at all. No shade. Great you went to go check up on Natalie, but the whole trying to like check Diamond a little bit. You know they got beef. They got beef from the last reunion and last season. Stay out of it, boo. Also, you know, of course, Dolly and Summer and Lex and all of them, they're team Natalie, right? But yeah, here she is while y'all outside of that beer garden cursing all of y'all motherfuckers out. That's how she feels about y'all. When she's upset, that's when her true character shows. Everybody know Natalie's a fake ass bitch, and everybody knows Natalie is going to use you for what you're worth. Once you're no use to her, you gotta go. And speaking of not being a use to her, check how she wanted Pretty P to attack Diamond. She wanted Pretty P to attack Diamond because she couldn't get to Diamond. Pretty P is Diamond's friend. I don't know why you think you could buy people's friendship with money, or you could make somebody do something just because you pay them. Everyone want to talk about this boss shit. Oh, but that's her boss. Why would you do that? Then conduct yourself as a boss. That's what Diamond's been saying this whole time. Bitch, you don't conduct yourself like a boss. I don't know why the fuck you even thought you was going to get Pretty P to attack Diamond. Where they do that at? That makes me believe Ivory when she says you've been paying motherfuckers to be on other girls' ass. I forgot who it was. Was it Lex? I think Ivory said she been paying Lex to attack Scotty. She's been paying Lex to beef with Scotty because she herself don't like Scotty. Gag. So when I see you in the heat of the moment telling Pretty P, go attack her, get her, it makes me think, this ain't the first time you asked a bitch to attack somebody for you. You probably was on the phone with Big Lex, mapping out y'all whole fucking season storyline, so she had a reason to attack Scotty. no shade. We're actually going to get into that after the reaction, well, the review, because now, of course, Pretty P and Natalie Nunn are beefing online, and I can't wait to talk about that.
I can't cigarette. You got a cigarette?
You got a cigarette?
Done.
Who the got no more? Fuck?
Ew. Not a biggerette! So the girls are on their way back to, I guess, the house. And, of course, they on the Sprinter buses, popping they shit and all of that, with the exception of Latina. Not sure why the fuck she's there. She's really just a waste of space. She came super late. There's no point of her being there, but I digress. Rolly hit it on the nose. She said, now we gotta feel the wrath of who? Miss Natalie Nunn. Because that bitch is pissed. She is pissed that not only Diamond snuck her, snatched her wig, but that nobody else did nothing about it. Dolly talking about that Scotty waited until her hand was messed up to want to approach her. Dolly, your fucking hair been messed up the whole fucking season. What are you talking about? When is it a good time to approach you? Your hand's been fucked up, bitch. Okay, let's talk about when they arrived to this motherfucking house. I'm gonna be honest. I'm about tired of Lex this entire fucking season. It's no shade. She pull up on some bully shit. She want to fight Fania because Fania wants to fight Dolly, and Dolly's hand is hurt, which has been the fucking running topic all fucking season. That being said, yes, absolutely yes, I agree with Lex. Fania, no shade, love you, you're drop dead gorgeous to me, but you was not thinking about the motherfucking noodles until Rolly brought it up at the beer garden. Absolutely, totally agree with that. However, Lex, here you go again with this shit. I can't even remember last episode. Did Fania and Dolly fight about the noodles or not? Because if they didn't fight over the noodles, you didn't have to step in. If they did fight over the noodles, you still didn't have to step in because they ran their ones. Bitch, yeah, I wasn't thinking about it before. I'm thinking about it now. See, here's the thing. Back on Now That's TV, Ivy used to punch the shit out of bitches just because she thought about some shit they did a week ago. So, even though this show is like gone on for like months, this is filmed in like 2 weeks. You get what I'm saying? This is filmed in like 2, maybe 3 weeks. So it ain't been that long. However, don't get me wrong. I still agree with Lex. I want to make that very clear for y'all bitches in the comments. I agree with Lex. Fania, what's a given? You didn't give a fuck then. You give a fuck now. And we are so past that. That was so motherfucking Kenya. We're in fucking London. We're not even in Africa anymore. However, Lex, I don't know why you're okay with being the muscle of the group. Why are you okay with that? Why are you okay with being the bitch that they send to go fight somebody? Great, you know how to fight. Cool, love that for you. Like Fania said a couple of episodes ago, like, is that what you define as a baddie? Like, you are gorgeous. You are a pretty girl, but I'm looking at her now like, you like, what is this? Who is this? Bitch, you walked in that motherfucking house lobby like you was Frank Lucas or some shit. Like you was fucking the Godfather. You. Like, bitch, who the fuck? That reminds me of when they was outside. She said, them two, bring them down here. Like, who the fuck are you? So now, Lex wants a round 2. Okay, Fania gonna give you that. I don't know why y'all think Fania about to duck any phase. The bitch was a whole ass cop. So that already shows bravery. So Fania's like, okay, you want a round 2? I'm gonna give you a round 2. But what I liked was she started fighting Lex. The pretty three's like, you know what, bitch? Lock the fuck in. K-Ree can go after Summer. Cold Killer go after Dolly. So now look, Dolly gotta fight any fucking way. Any fucking way. You have to fight any fucking way when Lex is supposed to be fighting because your hand is hurt. And guess what? Rican got that with Summer. Dolly and Cold Killer I really couldn't see, but I tell you what I did see, naughty. Fania got that. To my understanding, she left Lex naughty. And you know what? You know, before this episode aired, to my understanding, they were saying Fania did something fucked up. I couldn't remember. I'm guessing it was when she threw the fan at Lex, but they was trying to associate that with why Lex had the messed up eye. No, you didn't get that messed up eye because Fania threw that fan at you in the club. You got that messed up eye because Fania knocked your shit in that lobby. That's how she got that eye.
Bitch, what the fuck is going on? This ain't like me.
You doing too much, bitch. That's what's going on. That fight was never yours. Amber Rose goes to Natalie's room to check on her. Okay. And it was also Amber Rose's exit. Like, she does her exit confessionals, which also kind of confused me because I'm like, isn't this the end of the trip? Why don't you just stay till the end of the trip? Like, but okay, whatever, Miss MAGA. That being said, you know, Natalie explains why she was so disappointed in Pretty P not jumping in for her. Supposedly, well, not supposedly, Summer threw Pretty P's Rolex in a pond and broke it. And Natalie said, well, I'm gonna upgrade it. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna upgrade it when I get back to LA. So because you're doing that, she expected Pretty P to swing on her friend. Are we putting materials over her friendships? What world do you come from, Natalie? Fuck it. Don't fix my watch. You think I'm throwing away a friendship over a watch? Like, bitch, fuck you. Natty! Lex is trying to explain why. I don't know what she's doing. Because I don't necessarily think Lex lost the fight. She just walked away with a natty. But Lex, you going into all this like specifics of, you know, I don't never close my eye. I just realized I got a whole pack of lashes. Oh, baby, we lit. Like five pairs of lashes. We lit. No, but Lex is sitting here trying to explain like the specifics of why she got this blood clot in her eye, and you know, no one's ever kidding. Bitch, a fight is a fight. Okay, that girl ain't used no weapon. You ain't get jumped. The bitch got you. That's it. Get over it. She got you. A whole pack, bitch. And it's mink. Don't play with me. You. Y'all hear that? See how soft that is? I don't even know where it's from. About to carry. Natalie and Scotty show up to the dinner. They have a discussion about the state of their friendship. I'm not doing this. This is literally a every fucking season thing. Next. I didn't even know Natalie took it this far, but she canceled that fucking dinner and had them girls travel all the way down there just to tell them Natalie's canceling the dinner. She wanted to kind of push her weight around because they could have just stayed at the house. They didn't have to get dressed. They didn't have to do any of that. She already knew she wasn't going to have the dinner. So why would you have them girls get dressed up and get in that Sprinter and come all the way to that restaurant just to say, oh, it's canceled? If you just wanted the big three, Scotty and Rolly, you could have just requested them, boss. So we end the episode with the girls giving their final confessionals, and I do mean every single fucking girl. It took up the literal last 25% of the episode. But Natalie meets with the big three, gives Dolly her chain, hands out some Louis bags, and I'm just like, okay. As according to her, the big three were the only girls who like checked up on her. So it's given the next day, she went and bought all three of them Louis bags and gifted it to them for that. Whatever. I don't care. However, that is a wrap, and that was a very interesting season. Baddies Africa, I definitely will say, was one for the books. For one, I think what I took away from this season was the fact that I went from loving Lex to disliking her. I wouldn't say hate. It's not like Summer level, but I'm just very disappointed in her. I love the Pretty Three. I loved Choco Brown. There was a lot of girls that I loved. These are complex individuals. You got to remember, these are, you know, there are going to be days you love them. There's going to be days you hate them. Like, I think Kokilla did really good at that. There was days I love Kokilla, and then there was days I was like, oh, this bitch is corny. But to the ones I love, like Fania and Tavi, I just really enjoyed them. That being said, it's a wrap here. You make sure that you like, comment, and share. And best believe I'm going to meet you there because your girl be in the comments. And if you love it, I'm serving it how I get it. Hit that subscribe button so you're always notified when I upload. I forgot I got to get into this tea, bitch. So you know, after that episode, Natalie went live and she went the fuck off. She was real pissed that Pretty P did not hop in for her. She was pissed that anybody didn't hop in for her. So she goes on what I want to call a Nikki rant to me. It was very similar to Nikki. Nikki does it through tweets. Natalie does it through lives. It was just a lot. Check it out.
Cause you snuck me and I still got your ass. Pretty P. Okay, so episode 1. You threw, Summer threw your Rolex watch into the water after she got it from when we were in Atlanta, and your watch was in some purse or something. I was not there at the scene. I don't remember. I didn't see it. I wasn't there. So she got your watch and she held on to it and wore it all the way to Cape Town, Africa. She threw your watch in the water. The shit broke. You were upset about it, so you came to me, who's the creator, owner, and executive producer, and you said you wanted a new watch because it was broke. I said, as a boss, I was like, we're really not responsible. It says that in your contract. We're not responsible for your items. We're not responsible for shit that belongs to any of you guys that you brought onto the show. If it gets lost, ruined, stolen, and a baddie did something, we're not responsible. But I fucked with you, and I was just kind of like, why not fix the bitch's watch? It's like, you called me, you messaged me, you said that you spent all your hard-earned money before on this watch. It wasn't right, you felt some type of way, and I was like, all right, bet. So you gave me the watch after we got it out of the pond that you got thrown into on the episode, on camera. So because we were over in Africa, it wasn't like I was gonna be able to upgrade your watch, and I say all of this on the episode, but some shit goes down. You don't have a Baddies chain. I'm waiting for one of y'all bitches. I have one Baddies chain left while we are out in London. And y'all bitches are weird. Weird. So, you don't want to stand on business for your boss? And a bitch that told you she was going to upgrade your watch, gave you your watch back the way it was given to me. And I'm not responsible to do shit for you or that motherfucking watch. And I really don't fuck with you. I don't like your little group. I don't like how y'all move. It's like weird. So I unfollowed you. I've been unfollowed you. I don't give a fuck about your watch. You're not on my show anymore. And that's that. So that's one thing I wanted to address before we go to the next season, which is Baddies USA. The other thing I wanted to say was I have one more baddie chain for this season. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, who am I gonna give this last chain to? So when your weird ass bitch friend, Diamond, snuck me, and y'all all stood there, and now y'all wanna come back and get a $200,000, $150,000 check, it's not happening. Not on my motherfucking bitch. I'd rather there not be a show before I give any of y'all hoes some motherfucking money, bitch. How about that?
Now, here's the thing, people. Pretty P responded to that, and we're going to see what she said. Pretty P, after Natalie goes live and goes the fuck off. I didn't even give y'all the full live. That was literally a piece of it. She was live for a long time, just going off. Pretty P then goes live and says, I have never asked no bitch to buy me shit. I literally came there with my own watch, Goofy. Had my own kit before Baddies. Not to mention, my P chain came up missing last season. You offered to upgrade it because why? Your bum ass employee stole it, thinking it was Diamond's purse. I beat her ass, got the watch, that was it. And called you? I have never had your number. This bitch pressed because I don't kiss her ass and not a send off. I have always been respectful to this goofy ass bitch. She just mad I'm friends with Diamond. Like, fuck off, creep. You the boss, act like one. Goofy ass on the internet talking about me. Tramp! I don't give a fuck. I ain't heard that word tramp in a long time. That is crazy. Being called tramp in 2025 is crazy. Best bet is to play it safe because I don't argue with tramps. You would get touched and I'm not worried about no whore you've coming behind you. I got a bitch for every bitch you got. Don't speak to me. And she added Natalie none. Now, in further news, Natalie also in her live, I don't know if I put that in, but Natalie in her live says she's gonna do Baddies USA her way. And by that she meant like the auditions, who she picks, who she brings back, like all of that shit she said is gonna be done her way. And if it's not done her way, there will be no Baddies USA. Now, Lemmy then comes forward and releases a tweet, a live, I don't know, a post saying, guys, Baddies USA will be continuing as scheduled. As a matter of fact, we also gonna be adding Bad Boys. Now this is tea because it makes me wonder, like, where does she stand with Lemmy saying all of this shit? Yeah, I don't know what's going on in the Zeus network universe, but it's a lot to be said. Natalie is no longer friends with Rolly despite how the episode ended. She definitely is not cool with Pretty P. It's just a lot. It's a lot. And I'm quite interested in seeing how this rolls out because the way Natalie was talking, she was giving more so, if shit don't go my way, I will walk. And I have opportunities laid out. According to Natalie, every single record label has hit her up. Every single one. That's what she said. Sounded like Trump. That's the type of shit Trump be saying. She also claims that Netflix has hit her up and, you know, she could possibly have something in the works with that. A Natalie Nunn reality show and she'll be with real bad bitches and just, it was a lot. It was a lot. Yeah. We just gonna have to sit back, relax, fasten our seatbelts, and get ready for that motherfucking reunion and see what happens after that with Baddies USA and where this goes. Will we get Bad Boys? Because I feel like they just playing our face with that one. Don't matter. Playboy's on now. That CV's out and they doing auditions for Mean Boys. So whatever. And let us not forget they also coming out with Love Cabin, which is kind of like their take on Love Island. Love Cabin, Love Island. It's all the same. Here's the thing. I seen a little bit of the, meet the cast, and I might even do a video on that. I'm not feeling it. I only recognize one person, which is fine, which is Yo. He's a Peace star. So, yeah. Then there's this other guy there talking about he's there to hump on all the girls. Well, then you're not looking for love.
A lot of females tell me that I don't have a lot of substance outside of having a really big. I hope they're ready for me. I'm whatever bitch I want. And I fight over pussy too.
You already starting off bad. So it's just a lot going on. But we gonna be here to review it all. Follow me on the Instagram, Fania University. The O is a 0. And I will see you here next week, same place, same time, if there's anything to report. But I do know one thing, bitch. You better not be late. You like that last video? Well, there's plenty more right here on YouTube. Just subscribe so you're always notified when I upload to my channel. Cause class is always in session. That's right. Binge watch the